We are working it today with Andy Challenger, Challenger Gray, and Christmas. It's that time of the year with March Madness, but this is different, Andy. As you know, a lot of people are working from home, so that temptation to watch the games is huge.
And while it's always important to acknowledge the costs associated with events like March Madness, this year, more than any other in its history, we are recommending the companies really embrace the tournament. It's a time when company cultures have suffered in ways that seemed unimaginable before a year ago, as people are been isolated, alone at home. They're less connected to their jobs. They're less connected to their companies in tangible ways, and events like this can help bring people back. And as companies prepare for in-person work again, events preceding it like March Madness to start to build that culture up are more important than ever. We highly recommend companies embrace it, fill out pools and brackets, and get some of that March Madness magic into your own company culture.
What else did you find, Andy?
Yeah, certainly it's a real relief for many Americans to have the tournament back this year. Last March in 2020, when the NCAA basketball tournament was canceled, it was a moment that crystallized a lot of fears around the coronavirus, the impact that it was going to have. It made it feel really real for many Americans. And now, 1 year later, to have the tournament back, to have brackets moving forward, and companies and employees starting to participate in this great American tradition, feels like a return to normalcy. Feels like maybe the beginning of the end of the coronavirus period. It's coming on the tail of a great jobs report where we've started to see the second half of the recovery begin as jobs flow back into in-person services like bars and restaurants. As vaccines start to accumulate among the population, there's a real sense of optimism in the country, and the March Madness tournament being back feels like a real marker here on the other side again.
Thanks so much for being here, Andy.
Thanks for having me, Angie.
More Business First AM. Check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.